Good morning, Solid Steppers. What's going on? It's Miss Ward coming from sunny South Florida. They say we got a little storm headed our way. Life in South Florida, dodging the storms. Just wanted to send a shout out to everybody, make sure everybody's good. Right now, I'm headed to go drop off a propane conversion kit. One of my customers has a generator. He had me repair it for him, and now he wants to convert it to propane. South Florida problems. So that's a blessing to have that kind of customer, to have that type of exposure. So now, we not only do appliances, we of course also do generators. Anything with small engines, the reality is, if you're an appliance repair, you should be able to fix it. Those are facts, because we understand schematics, we understand how mechanical things work. And those of us, like someone like me with automotive background, that's like a no-brainer. So that's definitely been added to the game. So I'm going now to drop off to him, give a shout out to Lauderdale Lakes Small Engines. Drop this off to my boy so he can go ahead and finish up the job. He's done a great job so far. After that, I'm going to roll over to Marcone, grab some parts, and then I'm headed up to Palm Beach to deal with my first client, and on and on and on. So there are a couple of things that people ask me about. I'm really pushing the fact that you have to watch what you put in your mind and your spirit and in your body. If you watch fitness experts and people who really know the game, they say they struggled until they got the nutrition right. Now think about it. Nutrition is fuel. It goes into your body, and it gives you the ability to operate at a certain level. It is a process. You didn't get out of shape, overweight, and all this other stuff overnight. And then there are emotional things that are tied to that. So, I always tell people, when you are the engine of your business, you have to get things in order. And it is not easy, because you are dealing with a subconscious that's telling you, okay, lay down. That's too hard. And particularly if you've had any traumatic experiences, because a lot of people don't realize some things that you might think were not traumatic, they were. And they left an imprint on your brain. So anytime something that pushes you out of your comfort zone comes up, you're constantly fighting to be parent yourself, as Mel says. And this is why, like right now, somebody asked me about what I'm listening to, and I'm going back into my library of over 250 audiobooks and listening to them. And a lot of them are actually on YouTube for free now. Like there's a book by Maxwell Maltz and Dan Kennedy called Psycho-cybernetics. And it deals with, I just gave this book to a gentleman, actually one of my customers last night, my last customer, young guy, Mr. Martinez, from New York, moved down here to take care of his family, provide a better life for his son. Real admirable young man. Had his side hustle where he has an LLC and he's making money there, plus he has a W-2. Smart guy, making all the right moves, and it's good to see that at his age, because one thing you cannot give back, people, is time, no matter how hard you try. So what you do, the years multiply and move on by, and calculate that. They really show your moves and see how you move and what choices you made. And you can't beat yourself up, because the beautiful thing about being on earth and being an American is you have an opportunity to correct this. Yeah, we have challenges, but you still have an opportunity to get out here with advances and correct any poor decisions you made. And so a lot of times I think that we are so hard on ourselves that we don't understand that tomorrow is a new day, and that tomorrow could be the first day of the rest of your life, like for real, for real. You can change the people you hang around. You can change what you immerse yourself into, because whatever you immerse yourself in is going to be reflected in your outer life. What is going on with you mentally and spiritually always shows up in the fruition of your life. And when I say that, people always think that these people who are successful, the ones who are really grounded and who are really giving out the real game, they always feel like they're successful by accident. They're not successful by accident. They're successful because they worked at it. They did what they needed to do. Like I spent a lot of time going through like my childhood areas because, I was out of South Florida for 25 plus years, and I was born here, and I hated it here because, when I left Florida, I went to a historically black college, Clark Atlanta University. I had a dual degree engineering with Clark Atlanta University, dual degree engineering major with Clark Atlanta University and Georgia Tech. So it was a 5-year program. Got in with a full scholarship, da 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 da. And it was interesting. But when I went to this historically black college, and shout out to HBCUs, I was able to identify who I was, become secure in who I am, be happy that I'm nappy and chocolate. You know what I mean? It's just, unfortunately, people forget Florida's the South, so a lot of that wasn't reinforced coming up when I was younger for a number of reasons. One reason was I was gifted, so I was in honor classes, and most of the time I was the only dark spot in the room. And I'm not knocking any of that because you got to realize we all have our journey. But from that, you have to get your self-image in order. And so constantly I work on my self-image because I still have those that negative talk going on back in my head that was planted by, people who didn't know no better. And so as an adult, you struggle with that and you have to face those things. And I don't think that people really realize how important it is to address those issues and do what you got to do, And it's okay though, because once you take care of your self-image, and that's what the book Psycho-cybernetics is about, you will really be able to move forward. Because the problem is you can do anything you want to do, but you just don't believe it. And your subconscious is layered with these like landmines. And that's why, you have to sit still. Like this morning, I really didn't want to get my round brown ass up and work out. But me and Billy Blanks and Tybo had a date, and I couldn't miss it. You feel me? Because it was getting to be ridiculous. I wasn't feeling well, and so I took out the time. Now I got to double up on some other things, but I'd rather start the day feeling refreshed, accomplished, and investing some time into myself than get out here trying to hit these deadlines, and then I'm wondering why I'm groggy and not up to beat, I don't want to be sitting around living off of energy drinks when I know the energy drinks are killing my adrenals and every damn thing else. I mean, people have to understand, everything we do, there's a price for it. I used to be so healthy, it was ridiculous. And I took all that for granted. I used to work out 3 times a day. I'd be at the gym between 5 to 6:30. I'd be at work from like 7 to 7, and in between or 7 to 9. And then during lunch, I would go directly to the gym, and I was in those environments where that was provided. I mean, I was blessed enough to work for a startup in Seattle, and that really went well with my workout regimen, because we had everything on site. We had industrial kitchen, we had smoothies, we had anything you want. I mean, they even had Moet, which I thought was hilarious. I remember the first day I was there and I went to the fridge and opened it up and it was all kind of alcohol. I said, dang, I forgot I'm in Seattle. 420 friendly. They do what they want to do here. But it's a different mindset. But I'm glad I've had several experiences in my life, so I've been exposed. I was in Japan for a few years, and I just have been exposed. And no, I was not in the military. People always ask me that because I'm so structured in their mind. They don't understand this is work every day, honey. Every day I got to get my discipline in order because I am the worst. This is why I'm the way I am, because I'm like, okay, Miss Ward, tighten up. When I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to me. But I'm saying all this to say, get centered, get focused, and you're going to be good. You really will. I'm getting ready to pull up on my guy here and give him this part, so I'm going to have to bid you guys farewell. I want you to have a great day, and I want you to stay focused and just go back to the basics and get it together, man. Get it together. Life is too short, and everything you need is already out here. It all starts with you. Miss Ward signing off. If I've helped you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe, and be blessed. And most of all, y'all, get up, get out, and go get it. Solid steppers. Ms. Ward, always got y'all in my prayers. Be blessed. Have an outstanding day.